Exactly 5 years ago today, Godzilla and Kong clashed in an epic battle. Godzilla emerged triumphant, overpowering Kong before vanishing into the depths. No one has heard from Godzilla since that fateful day. But now, 5 years later, we see a new scene. We see a green island, the home of Kong. As Kong comes into view, it becomes clear that he has grown in size since we last saw him. When Kong awakens from sleep, he has fun in the water. We see a little girl there. Kong likes her so much. They are great buddies. Kong never argues with her and accepts everything she says. But this girl can't speak or hear. We see that Kong is really aggressive. He is incredibly offensive. He grabs a tree and throws it up into the sky. It breaks the energy wall. We learn that Kong was imprisoned in town to prevent Godzilla from visiting. These titans possess the capability to defeat one another, raising concerns about the possibility of their clashing once more. As Kong enlarges in size, it is decided to shift him somewhere else. Then we see a boy who works for a company. He is a hacker. The company in which he works makes very modern items such as machines and robots. However, this hacker has doubts about his company. The company is designing something that should not be made. Therefore, he hacks all the company's data. He learns that this company is shifting a huge object to Hong Kong. But suddenly, an alarm starts ringing. It signals that Godzilla is coming. In a short time, Godzilla emerges from the sea. As he comes out, he starts destroying everything. No one understands Godzilla's motive for attacking everyone because he is a life-saving titan. Here we learn about Godzilla's nuclear power. With his immense strength, Godzilla unleashes destruction upon the entire company. The news that Godzilla has arrived spreads throughout the world. But this time, his form has changed. He isn't like before. In the past, he saved people, but now he is killing everyone in aggression. The owner of the company informs everyone that his company is working on a project. They will succeed in making a device that is compatible with Godzilla. A girl named Madison watches this news. She doesn't believe in Godzilla's offensive actions because she knows him very well. She considers this news a rumor. She contends that Godzilla couldn't hurt anyone because he helps and saves people. Madison goes to her father and explains that he can't do anything like this. Someone must have done something to him. Madison's father explains to her that these creatures and titans are just like humans. They can change moods as well, just as Godzilla has changed and is now killing humans. Afterward, Madison leaves and listens to that hacker's call. That hacker uploads an online video. Madison decides she'll go and meet that hacker to look into the matter and ask why Godzilla has become aggressive. Why did he destroy that company? Later, the company's owner meets a senior doctor named Nathan. Dr. Nathan is a scientist. The company's owner confirms that his concept of the Hollow Earth was correct. This is the place where titans are born. In fact, Dr. Nathan published a book about another Earth called Hollow Earth, which exists beneath the surface. It is hidden, and no one can see it, but it is a source of energy for titans. The company owner allows Dr. Nathan to meet another man. He informs Dr. Nathan that they have discovered an energy source within the Hollow Earth. However, they don't know where it exists. It is beneath the ground. Just as we take energy from the sun, these titans take energy from the Hollow Earth. If they succeed in finding the energy, they will be able to compete with Godzilla. Dr. Nathan asks, "But how are we supposed to go there? My brother attempted a journey to the Hollow Earth a few years ago, but unfortunately, he didn't make it and passed away. It is said that gravity is absent within the Hollow Earth, causing everything to float in the air. Therefore, everything starts flying." Dr. Nathan is reassured by the company owner, who informs him that they have developed an anti-gravity car. Because his company made an anti-gravity car, they will use it to travel to the Hollow Earth. The company's owner tells him that every titan has the ability to find his own home. Therefore, they should seek help from Kong. Afterward, Dr. Nathan meets his doctor friend. This female doctor has taken care of Kong. He tries to explain to her that they should send Kong home, as his home is Hollow Earth, and they can't keep him there for long. If he gets out, Godzilla will attack him. Kong is only safe in Hollow Earth. After some discussion, the female doctor agrees because they don't have any other choice. Then they take Kong with their army to the Hollow Earth. Kong is chained. Kong's friend, the little girl, talks to him in sign language. Kong is enraged, according to the girl, because he is chained. The leader of the army says to the female doctor that they won't pass through Godzilla's path. They'll use another route so that Godzilla doesn't get wind of it. The female doctor agrees. Godzilla and Kong are old rivals because both of them consider themselves the king of the monsters. If they encounter each other, they will wreak havoc. Then Madison goes to meet that hacker with her friend. The hacker informs them that the company is working on a massive project. That project will be shifted to Hong Kong once it is complete. Godzilla didn't like this. Therefore, he destroyed the company. After that, we see an alarm beginning to sound inside the ship where Kong is located. The young girl informs the female doctor that Godzilla is on his way. Dr. Nathan says that since Godzilla is approaching, they should free and unchain Kong as well. This way, he can compete with Godzilla and save them. Finally, Godzilla emerges. He is moving forward while destroying a ship. When Kong learns that Godzilla is coming, he starts shouting loudly, but he is bound. They launch rockets and missiles at Godzilla, but it doesn't harm him. Godzilla destroys their planes and moves toward Kong's ship. Godzilla demolishes their vessels and flips their ship upside down, causing him and many people to start sinking in the sea. They finally untie Kong's chains so he can fight Godzilla and save them. Then Godzilla and Kong engage in a huge battle. Kong throws Godzilla deep into the sea. Then he straightens the slanted ship, allowing people to be saved. Godzilla rises once more and moves toward the ship where the girl is. Kong jumps from one ship to another and reaches the ship where Godzilla is coming. Kong punches Godzilla really hard, and Godzilla punches him back. Kong falls down but rises once more to attack Godzilla, who is thrown into the sea. This angers Godzilla, who uses his nuclear powers. Kong jumps into the water to save his life. The light from Godzilla's nuclear power spreads all around, and everyone is astonished. They start fighting in the sea. Godzilla can breathe underwater, but Kong, who is like humans, cannot. Therefore, Kong seems to be defeated. Godzilla drags Kong into the depths of the sea to kill him. The female doctor says that they should help Kong, otherwise Godzilla will kill him. They blast many missiles into the sea, and Kong surfaces to save himself. Dr. Nathan orders everyone to turn everything off, shutting down all the machines and engines so that Godzilla thinks they are dead and defeated. They turn everything off, and Godzilla looks at Kong angrily before leaving. The female doctor warns that if they move forward, Godzilla will realize they are alive and will attack them. How can we move forward, and how will we take Kong? Dr. Nathan suggests that they can lift him up. On the other side, Madison enters that company with her friends. She wants to check what the company was making that made Godzilla feel aggressive and attack. They discover huge eggs of an animal, but as they do, the door locks behind them. In fact, the place where they are locked is a machine, taking them to Hong Kong along with the eggs. The army successfully transports Kong to the entrance of Hollow Earth, asking him to enter and explore the mysterious underground world. However, Kong refuses to go, standing firm. They decide that they will ask the little girl to compel him to go because he cannot refuse her. She will inform him that his family and many other creatures are present. Kong agrees to go into the cave, entering through the Hollow Earth entrance. They follow Kong in their anti-gravity car. It is an extraordinary world. They have anti-gravity cars, so their lives are saved. Many different monsters reside in Hollow Earth. Suddenly, a flying monster attacks their anti-gravity car. It nearly targets the girl, but Kong kills it, detaching its head. Afterward, Kong moves forward, and everyone follows him. There is no gravity in Hollow Earth, therefore, everything is floating in the air. Madison and her friends reach Hong Kong. They discover secret weapons there. The company has created another Godzilla to kill Godzilla, named Mechagodzilla. Its controller is the person who was introduced to Dr. Nathan by the company's owner. To test Mechagodzilla's powers, they unleash a skull crawler. Mechagodzilla kills the skull crawler using its powers. However, an issue arises. They need more power to operate Mechagodzilla, and that power can only come from Hollow Earth. This is why the company's owner is searching for an energy source to give life to Mechagodzilla. Later, Mechagodzilla is activated. As it comes to life, Godzilla senses it and begins moving toward Hong Kong, where Mechagodzilla is located. Hollow Earth is beautiful, with an energy source in its mountains. Kong finds this energy source and opens its door, growling. He discovers a weapon, an axe, made from Godzilla's body there. He sits with the axe like a king. Godzilla arrives in Hong Kong and moves toward Mechagodzilla. Everyone starts running for their lives. Kong realizes the energy source can also charge his axe, making it more powerful. Godzilla, sensing Kong's presence, unleashes his nuclear power on the ground. The nuclear power pierces the ground and reaches Kong. The company's female owner plays a trick, sending a sample of this energy to the company to activate Mechagodzilla. Although the female doctor forbids her to do this, she ignores her. When she realizes Godzilla is on the way, she tries to flee, but Kong destroys her car. Kong prepares to fight Godzilla, holding his axe. Godzilla signals a war declaration using his nuclear powers. Kong attacks Godzilla with his axe, which gets stuck in the building. Seizing the opportunity, Godzilla knocks Kong down, and they fight fiercely. Godzilla tries to kill Kong several times using his nuclear powers, but Kong bravely survives each time. Then Kong attacks Godzilla with his axe, injuring him. Godzilla becomes aggressive and hurls Kong aside using his nuclear abilities. However, Kong blocks that power using his axe, and they engage in an intense fight for a prolonged period. Godzilla's immense strength suggests that Kong may be defeated. Godzilla injures Kong and throws him aside, growling as he places his foot on Kong's chest. Seeing this, Kong also growls, and Godzilla ultimately abandons him there. The owner of the company discovers the energy source that will allow him to activate Mechagodzilla. Here we learn that Mechagodzilla is larger and more powerful than Godzilla, but he is also uncontrollable. Mechagodzilla kills the company owner and his assistant. Then, breaking through the wall, Mechagodzilla comes outside. When Godzilla sees Mechagodzilla, he advances to confront him. They engage in an intense battle, and because Mechagodzilla is so powerful, Godzilla appears to be losing. Mechagodzilla strikes Godzilla multiple times until he falls down. Meanwhile, Madison and that hacker tried to turn off Mechagodzilla's power, but all the machines are locked. On the other side, we see the injured Kong, who is in critical condition. He is on the brink of death. The girl listens to Kong's heartbeat and realizes it is fading. Dr. Nathan states that they will have to give Kong an electric shock to save his life. They use the anti-gravity car to administer the shock, and Kong convulses, coming back to life and gaining consciousness. That girl tells Kong that Godzilla isn't their enemy but their ally, urging him to go help. Kong rises to save Godzilla. Mechagodzilla is about to kill Godzilla when Kong arrives just in time to rescue him. Godzilla realizes that he and Kong should fight together against Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is so powerful that he hangs heavy on both of them. Kong finds his axe again, but unfortunately it is not charged. Nevertheless, Kong uses it to attack Mechagodzilla. Just as Mechagodzilla is about to kill Kong, he stops him. Madison and the hacker are still unable to deactivate the machine, so they pour water on it to short-circuit it. Mechagodzilla is temporarily shut down. Seizing the moment, Kong's axe is charged using Godzilla's nuclear powers. Now empowered, Kong destroys Mechagodzilla, cracking his limbs and separating every part of his body. Eventually, he tears off Mechagodzilla's head as well. As Mechagodzilla lies dead, everything returns to normal. But then Godzilla rises once again. Kong readies himself for a fight with Godzilla, but they don't battle. Because they helped each other, Godzilla returns to the sea from which he came. Kong enters Hollow Earth forever, bringing that little girl with him. Here, this movie ends. Thank you for watching.